If only I didn't have to wait around for Arielle and I had something better to watch.
Last night, a Jedi was murdered.
The Jedi justify their galactic dominance in the name of peace. But that peace is a lie.
Jedi are being hunted.
She was my student. I trained her. Let me be the one to bring her in.
I sense this is only a small part of a larger plan. Some sort of shift to tip the scales.
It's time.
To face the past. Destiny is not decided for you by an anonymous force. If you want to pull the thread and change everything, then pull it.
What are you?
Absolutely hate it. Do you know, like, my dad, he's the world's worst troll. It's clearly where I get it from. Let me wait, I know I've got a video to show you. Here we go. Let me just type my dad's name into WhatsApp, if I can spell my father's name. Okay.
You don't have him saved as dad?
No. Do you have your dad saved as dad?
Yes. Why is that weird?
That's a bit weird.
Is it? Although iPhone corrects it to his iPhone contact.
Let me quickly hear if this is it. No. Wait. No, that's when he was playing around with voice apps.
God.
Why are my chats with my dad so freaking weird? Just wait. It's worth the wait. Oh, I don't even have them. I've deleted them. But basically, my dad makes mouth noises. Like, it sounds like rain or dripping water or just any annoying thing that you can do with your mouth. And for years, I mean, you can ask Larry, literally years, once a week I would get a random voice note sent to me from my dad, and it will just be him making one of these noises just to have saved my night.
What does a rain mouth noise sound like?
I don't know. I can't do any mouth noises. I can't even whistle.
But is it like...
And again...
Or is it like a drop?
It's like a drop, Cody. Like a single drop, and it shivers down my spine. I hate it so much. Do you know there is nothing in this planet worse than freaking beatboxers? I hate it so much.
What?
It is not this like next level experience that other people have. I'm just like, I hate every second of this. Stop making weird noises with your mouth.
No wonder you're so cold-hearted. Like, such a talent.
I hate it so much.
Look, when it's done terribly, obviously. But when it's done well, it's like mind-blowing. Like, how do they do that? You don't ever wonder how do they do that?
even whistle. I wonder how many people do many things, right? I listen to somebody whistling a song and I'm like, oh, how can you do that? And then I'm also like, stop doing that forever. I hate it. Never do that around me.
Is it because you can't do it that you hate it? Like, if you could whistle, would you still hate
No.
mouth noises?
Probably. I hate it so much. It is so fucking irksome. Even that just you like swallowing loudly and that like noise. I'm already like, I hate that. Stop it. Go somewhere else. Go back to Dubai.
Look, I'm not a fan of the swallowing noise, but it is like, I have to. We all have to swallow. I can't stop that. Like, that's just happening. Can't blame me. The microphone's just good. Okay, that's how it goes. But I do know how to make
like
the
years
raindrop
ago.
noise. I do know.
No, don't. I will leave this call. I will literally leave this call. Nobody needs to be here for that. But
Save it
like
for the end.
years ago, Larry and I were still just dating. And we were on a Discord call, all the friends playing a League game. And I think Larry's mother had gifted him cookies. I think that was the story.
Okay.
But what came through to all of us poor sods who were on that Discord call was Larry churning concrete. Because like all that you heard was this super loud, obnoxious noise for like, I swear, 3 hours straight. Eventually, like, Jade is our nicest friend. I mean, Jade can put up with anything and everything. She was like an older sibling, like, you're not gonna break her easy. Even Jade was like, holy crap, Larry, you need to stop. Like, who allowed you to eat stones? It's not right. Nobody can listen to this any longer. It was so bad.
Shame. They need, but I mean, the eating noises are definitely on the level of annoying. Like, I can't listen to people chew either. I don't know who can. It's just such a weird thing. But they definitely need to make like a chewing filter on whatever it is. If it's Discord or Teams or in-game, someone just please tell the
But like,
difference.
okay, does it always bug you? Do you always hear it? Or is it something that only like every now and then just triggers you so hardcore?
I think it's a thing that just happens sometimes. I don't always hear people chewing, but when you do hear people
Yes.
chewing, then it's annoying, right?
And you can't unhear it, right?
No.
Like you've heard it once and now your whole time is just ruined.
You have to move or ask them to move. Yeah.
Like, I'll literally go for periods, it's fine, and then one night Larry and I will just be having dinner and I'll be like, what is this freak I share a house with? Nobody on earth chews and swallows that loud. Stop immediately. Like, just stop. Go to another room and finish your dinner. Like, I don't understand. This is a hate crime.
I wonder
And then
what it
tomorrow
is.
night it'll be fine again.
Yeah. I don't know what changes, like, maybe it's the tinnitus. It depends. If you listen to some loud music the day before, you'll be okay tonight. But if you haven't been listening to music all day, it's going to be a problem later. We should test it out. Let's scientifically blow our eardrums and then not blow them and see if there's a difference.
To how annoying our partners are when they eat.
Look, Ash has never done it before, but Luke, I've picked up on it a few times. And now he
Like, I hate
even
you
knows.
so
You don't
much.
even need to say anything to him. I just give him the eyes. And he's like, sorry. I think he even just stops
The
eating
mom
now.
eyes.
Yeah, the mom eyes. You know the eyes. So speaking of mouth noises.
Ugh, gross. Okay, yes. Transition that into something else,
Transition
please.
that into something else. What have you been binge watching while you've been chowing down on some popcorn and cookies? What have you been? Because I feel like I've been away for a while, you know. So like, what's been happening in
Cody?
your binge watching life?
Okay. I have actually been binge watching a lot of things, but there's a reason. So like, First, let's get on to like what I've actually been binge watching.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote an article like a week ago about top adult animations to watch on Disney Plus.
Yay!
I've been hooked once again on Bob's Burgers. Bob's Burgers is objectively the single best show on earth. And it was literally like, I scrolled through Disney Plus, I was like, okay, I've seen that. And then like while I was working, I was like, oh, you know, I've seen this. So I'll just put it on as background noise. And somehow that spiraled into me being like, oh, I should actually be working as well. And now I'm like neck deep. But tied to that, exciting news, Cody. We had a Kmart open up down the road from us, which is a Korean grocery store.
Okay.
So, you know those spicy hot noodles that I live for?
Yes.
Imagine just a whole grocery store filled with those type of treasures. Cody, we have been shoving our faces while watching Bob's Burgers Korean Lays. They are crinkle cut Lays. When have you ever? Korean spiced popcorn. It is so freaking deliciously good. It is like somebody took popcorn, dipped it in sugar water and chili at the same time.
Ooh.
It is just an absolute mouth delight. It is equal parts sweet and burny. It's great. It's the best find. I'm so broke, but it's the best find.
It does sound good. I was gonna make mouth noises because I'm drooling just at the thought of it, but we already discussed I have to calm those down. But yeah, that sounds great. Do they have seaweed? Because
Yes, seaweed snacks, seaweed for sushi, seaweed in chippy packets, seaweed on a lollipop stick. Why would you want seaweed on a lollipop stick? Who knows? But it exists and you can get it there.
the seaweed in the chippy packets is the one that I like, because I've only ever been able, when I was over there, I used to buy the seaweed in the chippy packets all the time, because they've also, like, it's just perfectly salty and then, like, spicy at the same time. It's like, and then you kind of feel healthy, because you're like, oh, this chip is just made out of seaweed. It's completely normal for me to smash, like, 3 bags in a sitting. It's fine. But I've only been able to find, like, a single wrapped seaweed, and I'm like, imagine a Pringle, and you have to unwrap every single Pringle. That's ridiculous, right?
Can I just... This leads me into a very first world problem. Okay. But isn't it objectively the worst if you've traveled overseas and you discovered something there that's like super great, and then you come back and you can never find it again?
Never.
And you're like, forever, like your whole life, you're just yearning for this one thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I've got 2 things. So one should be easy, and one is just impossible. So years ago, stayed in China, had a thing there. I don't know what it is. You can't ask me what it is, but I ate it repeatedly there. It was basically, picture a dumpling that isn't filled with anything. So like a solid dumpling.
Okay.
But it tastes like condensed milk.
Is it eggy?
They were great. They were like clouds. No, it's just like dumpling textured condensed milk. It was great. It was wonderful. It was the best thing I'd ever put in my mouth. I have been searching for it ever since. It doesn't freaking exist. It drives me crazy. At this point, I don't even want to taste it again because it's never going to live up to the years of expectation.
Even
the
if you
second
go
thing,
and visit.
I went to... Yep. No, I'm over it now. I'm just over it. I never want it again. Then I went to Croatia and Hungary. Both Croatia and Hungary had coconut Schweppes.
Okay.
Coconut Schweppes is absolutely freaking fantastic. It is possibly the best cool drink flavor I have ever drank. I was basically, if you cut me open for those weeks, blood wouldn't come out. Coconut Schweppes would come out because I chugged that like someone dying in the desert. I have wanted that ever since. Doesn't freaking exist. Good luck. I'll never taste it
I've
again.
never
And it
heard
was
of
pure
that.
joy.
Is it like Granadilla Schweppes, but just coconut, right? Not like, it's not like coconut
Yes.
flavored soda water. It's like a proper flavored
It's like a cool drink.
cool drink.
Like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
proper flavor, but it's like coconut flavored. But not like an actual coconut flavor. Think more like the coconut bits that you get in chocolate. More like candy coconut flavor
Okay.
than like natural coconut milk flavor.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
synthetic coconut
Synthetic
flavor.
coconut.
The
I can
good
see that.
stuff.
I mean,
It was so
how long
nice.
ago did you have it? Because it obviously wasn't popular enough to go anywhere else besides Croatia and Hungary.
Okay, so I was 21.
Oh, so last year. It was just last year.
11
That's
years
fine.
ago. It feels like it was just last year, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. When you
It
get
doesn't
past-
feel like it could possibly be 11 years ago. That's shocking.
No, we're at that age in our lives where we're just whatever we were until we get to 40. We are that, like 26. You know, that's
Yep.
just we're just hanging out there at 26 forever. Yeah. I'm wiser, but I'm still the same.
But
age.
like, what have you been binging?
What have I been binging? So, funnily enough, I don't know why, my TV just broke, okay? It just decided to break. Honestly, nothing happened. We haven't had load shedding. It's not like the power turned off. It's like nothing happened. Just turn the
That
TV
awkward
on.
moment where you literally cannot blame load shedding.
I know, and that's always the one to blame because, like, if it's got to be power related, load shedding. It was definitely load shedding. Even if you've got surge protectors and 15 UPSs in between,
Yep.
it's still load shedding somehow. So anyway, my TV broke, and then we borrowed an older one, and then somehow just got onto YouTube instead of like Netflix or anything like that, and then.
Somehow you just tripped and fell, and YouTube was there. Okay, yes.
Tripped, fell, downloaded the YouTube app, you know, the whole thing.
Signed in.
Signed in because I
Before
have
you know
to.
it, you were just watching YouTube.
I'm a premium subscriber, so I have to sign in. I'm like, I will pay not
Oh,
to see
100%.
ads.
You can't have adverts.
100%.
I'm also a premium subscriber. It is the best spend of money. I don't feel bad about it. I see it go off each month, and I'm like, oh, yes, yes.
Proud. Take it again. Double charge me.
100%.
So we've been on a bit of a Hot Ones binge, I guess, lately, which is, yeah, it's nice. Like, I like hot food, so the more we watch it, like, the more I'm like just want to buy the pack, you know. But the pack's obviously super expensive.
Yep.
But this, the interviews are great. Like, the guy just finds the good questions, and then every now and again they're dying. You know, whenever they get to the bomb is like the peak. And then as it starts ending, you're like, okay, I can go for a bathroom break now. Because like 9 and 10 are basically
All
nothing.
I know is Sean Evans is a superhero. Like, everybody else breaks down and they like sweating, they're hiccuping,
Yeah.
they're mumbling, they need to get up and move. He eats exactly the same thing and he is just sitting there
Yeah.
going about his day. Like,
Casual.
I aspire to be him.
One day. But I just really like to buy the pack. And just, I gotta find
Yep.
out how hot the bomb is. But it has to be that tiny Beyond Insanity bottle. It can't be whatever other one that they offer in the latest pack. So
They've replaced now.
yeah,
Yeah.
we have to find the tiny little one. Anyway, so we've
They've
been
clearly
binging that.
replaced out because the bomb was so hot, it was causing people actual issues. They were like, we need to scale down. Give them a safer alternative.
Just put a goddamn warning on it and let people handle it themselves. Like, isn't that the point of warnings? Just put in one of those leaflets that you get when you get medicine and it's like 15 pages long. could include the following
Yes.
side effects. Wada.
And it's everything in the whole world.
Every side effect ever. It doesn't even have to be long. There you go. Just one page.
Yep.
Anything could happen. We don't know. They didn't allow us to test this on humans, so you guys are just the test subjects.
Our guinea pigs.
Ugh, but I just love to try it because I don't know how that one everybody dies and then they get to like number 10, which is supposedly 5 times hotter.
And they find.
It's like 20 times hotter and it's casual. It's like no problem. I don't understand it.
I think because the bomb is so intense that it sort of sears your taste buds. So
Okay.
when you move on to the hotter one, you're just like, it's fine now. I'm
Ugh,
dead.
yeah.
I'm dead inside.
No point. Maybe. I wonder. They should try one where
Where they do it out of order.
do it out of order. Yeah, actually, I remember we watched one last night, and they said there was a guy that did it out of order, Ken Sugimari or something, and apparently he had the worst time. So I'm gonna look for that one later. But yeah,
Oh.
it's a good time. We've been binging on that pretty much, basically, for the past couple of days. So yeah.
I love it. Like, we also get that. There's nothing as satisfying. And it can sound lame, I don't care, but there's nothing as satisfying as having a date night where all you do is binge watch YouTube or Insta Reels. It's so great. It just tickles something inside of me. I'm like, this is great. This is wonderful. What a great way to spend time.
I love how you call it a date night, but that's basically Tuesday. You know, like it just happens. You didn't plan. Larry wasn't like, cool, I'm gonna go and make us dinner and get a bottle of wine and then Instagram reels all night. It was just whatever. It just
I've
happened.
never planned that, Cody.
Yeah, exactly.
It totes does happen.
Yeah.
I didn't orchestrate it at all. I didn't wake up in the morning and go, you know what, I feel like doing tonight. Let's put this into motion.
Sure. Actually.
Just organically happened.
What else were we
But
supposed
while
to
you have
talk
been
about?
gone,
Okay.
gallivanting around the world, and I've been holding down the fort like the little superhero I am.
Yes. The
We
Sean
had
Evans
Amazon
inside
launch
of
of
you.
a country. I am.
Yes,
We
you
have
did.
had Amazon launch of a country, and it's so freaking exciting.
Well, I mean, in a few ways, yes, and in a few ways, no, right?
Okay, so let me address one of the no's straight up because people are wrong. Okay. So, one of the big no's that has been going around is everybody saying that Amazon South Africa is failing because they're only sourcing local goods and not international goods.
Okay.
Wrong. If you go look through their board game section, 50% of it is flown in from overseas. It's not sourced locally.
Okay.
I know this because I have a wish list that I religiously once a week search for, and it has never been available in South Africa. I've only ever been able to buy it from Amazon in the US and then pay the exorbitant shipping and import fees, and every single one of those items are currently on the Amazon store.
That's
So
cool.
they are clearly shipping stuff from overseas. People just are looking at the local stuff and being like, it's only local. Okay? Calm down. They are bringing stuff in from overseas. Secondly, yes, the offering is small, but I counter that as well because the service went live last week and there were 9 pages of board games.
Okay.
As of this morning, there are 300 pages of board games.
Jeez.
So the service is literally growing. So I say again, calm down.
Yeah, I mean, it is new.
I'm triggered by Amazon haters.
Just because you're an Amazon, like, veteran, right?
No, I just think we need to like have healthy competition in the country, right? Like, Take-A-Lot has had the monopoly for way too long. Also, I feel like when Bid or Buy and Raru and Loot and everybody was still functioning at 100%, Take-A-Lot did have competition, and Take-A-Lot was better for it.
Yeah.
But then slowly all the other platforms sort of lost their footing, closed down or rebranded, and Take-A-Lot stood unopposed for the worst. Because like over the last few years, their service has been slightly iffy. Their like shipping times are iffy.
Yeah.
Their product listings are iffy because they don't have to improve. For what reason? There's nowhere else you could go. So I feel like having Amazon in the country is only good for everybody, because A, it gives us the option to get certain things from overseas without paying the exorbitant import fees and shipping for it, and two, it lights a bit of a fire under Take-A-Lot, and it's like, hey, you need to get better.
Yeah. I mean, I also like, with regards to the competition thing, you know, if you think about it, when streaming services first started, their offering was small because there were contracts already signed with, you know, DSTV and all the SABCs and whatever. So
Netflix in South Africa.
Exactly. So as like those contracts, which are obviously signed with the big shops and with Take-A-Lot, but you know, like the Macros, the whoever's, as those maybe come to an end, this is when Amazon can come in and either take some of that or all of that, whatever it is, whatever the contracts land up being. But that also then lays into that whole competition thing, right? Like if Take-A-Lot wants to
100%.
keep or be the supplier for whatever XYZ product, they've got to make sure that people buy it through them and not through Amazon now. So yeah, it's great.
And like I saw the magic myself. Like we ordered something as a test. I ordered it this morning and it's 4 p.m. now. Or no, yeah, it's 4 p.m. now. And it's literally already at my house. It's sitting in my kitchen.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like...
Does Take-A-Lot even do same day delivery? I don't know if I've ever checked.
Okay, so they did. They tried to roll out a couple of months ago. So they were like, they are going to make a certain section of their store. I think it's like a blue dot that they put on something.
Okay.
And if it has a blue dot, it's either available for same day shipping or next day shipping. And then literally days after making that announcement, they removed all mention of same day shipping and it went to next day shipping. And then after like 2 weeks, it went next day with a little star, and in the terms and conditions it went or the next closest time, because weekends didn't apply, and if you ordered after 9 a.m. in the morning it didn't apply, and there was like 1,000 things. So kinda and kinda not.
Okay.
I mean, they tried.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't recall ever seeing that. I mean, I don't like same day delivery is a task. Let's be honest, you know. I can imagine that you would have to order before a certain time for that to happen. So that makes sense. I completely understand. But to get it, order it in the morning, or even like, I still think it's cool. Like if I'm browsing in bed at 11 p.m. and I can get same day delivery, which will literally be when I wake up the next day. You know what I mean? Like
The dream, right?
Yeah, it sounds lovely. I absolutely love the sound of that. So cool. Go Amazon. We're rooting for you. Yeah. Also, does your wish list from Amazon transfer, like your account?
Okay, I'm not sure because I've opted to not try and log in with my US account, because I have a separate email address for my UK account, my US account, and then I just made one for South Africa.
Okay.
Because I reckoned the chances are there's still going to be things that I'm going to want to import from America. And I didn't want to mess up that system, so I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, look, I mean, there's still going to be things. I think if you're in like a bit of a niche like area looking for some stuff, then you might be able to find the international stuff, but some stuff you just won't. I guess for now, look, it's new, it's a week old, let's give it some time, let's see what happens. Yeah, I haven't had the time to dig through it myself yet, so I'm keen. Now that your same day delivery thing works, I'm gonna give it a shot.
It was so nice, and the quality was so good. The quality. Also, let's just talk about that, right? Like, I think that's another good thing for Amazon to come to the country, to put a little bit of fire under service providers' butts and couriers' butts to get people what they ordered in good condition. Because I feel like that is a logistical nightmare that we deal with in South Africa.
It's a gamble. So you ordered a board game, right? And like,
and it arrived perfect.
What did it come in?
Like, it looks like... Oh, it came so shrink wrapped, like it should be, then bubble wrap, then brown paper in a box.
Okay, yeah.
But last week, I ordered off of another site a book, a hardcover collector's book, because it's Larry's birthday tomorrow. And that was a hardcover collector's book thrown into a box. And it sort of still resembles a book, let me just say that.
Oof.
I wouldn't put the word collectors anywhere close to it.
Ouch.
But there was literally, like, the box it arrived in was like 15 times bigger than the book, with no wrapping, no padding, no nothing. It was just a book in this giant box, and it was like, good luck.
Yeah. No, I mean, I ordered my board games from an online site as well. And like, I'm not saying board games are necessary collector's items, but you know, because you have 50 million of them, like, they're very nice to display.
You want them to look nice?
Yeah.
100%.
They did not.
100%.
There's like dings in the boxes and stuff, and like, fine, everything inside works, but every time I open that game, I'm hurt a little bit inside, because the box has got like a corner that's punched in, you know.
I've got so much of a worse story, and it didn't even happen to me. So, years ago when Gloomhaven launched in the country, on launch, Gloomhaven was a 7,000 Rand board game in South Africa. Ooh. It was next level expensive. And my one mate wanted it so badly. And he checked, and he checked, and he checked, and the price just didn't go down. And then Takealot had a sale, and it was 5,500.
Okay, not bad.
And he was like, that is it. He's all in. He's buying this game. Cody, he gets this game. Takealot, and I am naming and shaming because he put it out in the world and open. They didn't even put it in a box. What they did is they took the Weibull and they stuck it directly on the board game's lid.
Okay.
This thing arrived in shambles, okay? If you can think, if anybody out there has received a courier package, chances are the box that you received didn't look great, right? It doesn't look like a new box. Now imagine there wasn't even a box. This thing looked so bad. So he gets online with their support. He's like, look, this isn't okay. We have to arrange a return here. Like, I can't accept this.
Yeah,
this is
fair.
terrible. They like, he needs to take photos. He needs to take videos. So he takes photos, he takes video, he sends it. They're like, but it is a box. He's like, yes, but it's the product's
Yes.
box. This needs to be in a box. They're like, but it is a box. Is the inside fine? Eventually, he fights. I think they just got tired of dealing with him, and they were like, look, we'll send you a return. He's like, great. So they collect it, they sent him a return, they freaking did it again.
Oh.
They went and stuck a Weibull on the top of it again and did it. He's like, look, he doesn't even want to return anymore. They just need to refund him. They need to take it back and they need to refund him. He is entirely over this. Fought for like 3 months. Eventually they refunded him and he went and bought it full price somewhere else.
Wow.
But like literally, it was the craziest thing I'd ever seen. And like I've shopped with Takealot for years. This is not the norm. Okay, this is literally like it's never happened. And I mean, I feel like we all have horror stories, no matter where you buy from. But this took the cake. Like I've never in my life seen anything like it.
And he's never ordered
He's
from
like
Takealot again, right?
7,000 markdowns. No, he has. Like,
Okay.
he has. Because this was truly just like When have you seen this, Cody? The madness. I don't know who was in charge of Weibull stickers and boxes that day, but they just decided not
Wherever
to
the
take
Gloomhavens were stored, whatever that warehouse is, like, just wait, ask him and
They gave
find
0
out.
fixed.
Does he still have a photo of the Weibull so we know, like, if it's coming from?
Wait, I for sure have a photo
Yeah,
of it still.
if it's,
I
like,
have a
coming
photo,
from
100%.
Edenvale
He
warehouse,
couldn't
like a
get
void.
over it. We all got sent this because he was like, he can't get over this. Does this look right to any of us? We-
No, but I would do the
No.
same. That's ridiculous. I mean, so, you know, like, that's the
It
thing.
was
See,
absolute madness.
some people just don't know, like, the box needs to be good. It's a collector's thing. When it costs as much as that, everything needs to be, like, proper.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. People buy iPhones and their box, like, you don't throw the box around and get a smushed up box and then they're like, yeah, but is the phone okay? Nobody's ever accepted them, like, oh, you know what, you're right, actually. No, the phone's fine. I'll just take this mushed up box. Don't worry about it. Nobody will accept that.
What a great example. Never.
Yeah.
I will die a million deaths. I just
Exactly.
cringed thinking about that.
No one will accept that. You'll send it back straight away. And you'll demand, like, free AirPods, you know, like, just ridiculous.
Yep.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, but things. You see, I think there's 2 very different breeds of people on this earth. And I've said it before, there's people who like collecting things, and then there's just people who buy things for purely what it's intended for. And I feel like I border both of those things.
Yeah.
So yes, I buy a board game to play. I'm like, even if my statues, so I wouldn't say I'm an in-box collector. Like, I can't justify
Same.
that. If I am spending 50,000 Rand on a statue, best know it is being displayed so that I can see where my 50 grand
Yes,
went.
and
I
lick
can
it if
look
I
at it
need
and I
to.
can get those warm fuzzies. Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm also keeping the box.
100%.
Okay? Like, I can't throw that box away. I don't have that in me. And like, it does upset me. I have paid a lot of money for this. I would like the box and I'm going to keep forever to at least look nice.
Just in case. You don't know. Who knows? But then on the flip side of that, like, if I'm buying a chocolate, I'm gonna smash the whole thing. I don't give a damn what the wrapper looks like afterwards, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Like Larry hates it. I'm not allowed to open packaging around him. Because like, let's put this to a thing. If you get Uber Eats, you know sometimes it arrives in like a packet that they've knotted together.
Okay.
Like a bag, and then they've knotted the 2 bag handles together.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. The plastic bag and you tie the handles
Okay.
together. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, how do you open that? You've just gotten your food, you're ready to eat, you put it down on the table. How do you open it, Cody?
So, it depends where I've ordered, because there's one place that tightens them so much that you can't unknot it, so you just rip the packet. I know, if I order from there, that's just how it's gonna go. Like, I have to rip the packet. But most of the time, I will try to undo the bow and then, like, take it out of the packet so you can...
See, I don't even think about doing that. I look at packaging, I'm like, must get in, and I just rip my way in. Not one part of me looks at that and goes, let me try to unbow it. I'm just like, nope, rip.
Shame. But then what? Now you've lost a packet. You could have used that packet for something. Like the food containers that it comes in. It's like useful. It's a bin. It's a second bin.
That's Larry's argument. And when I hear you say that, I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. And then when I'm faced with any type of packaging, I'm like, rip into it like a mad beast.
Maybe you're ordering your Uber Eats too late, so by the time it gets to you, there's like no time. This needs to get in my mouth right now. Try ordering Uber like an hour before you usually do, and let's see if it makes a difference.
Cody, how was Dubai?
How was Dubai? Dubai was great. Dubai was a lot of fun. Dubai is the land of everything's got to be better than the last thing. So there's a lot of that. Like we went to a lot of 5-star hotels. We had a lot of 5-star buffet meals. We drove around in a 3-star bus. Like it was a great time. It was
A 3-star bus.
Look, the bus had aircon and space for everyone to sit in. In Dubai, that's basically all you need, okay? When it's like 40 degrees every day, it was perfect. No, but it was lots of fun. And the event was very cool. We went to the Huawei global product launch, so we got to check out their new watches, the new laptops that are coming out, the new tablet, their buds as well.
Wow, you really paid so much attention. I can see it.
What do you mean?
I'm shaming you for thinking.
I had to think for a second. No, I wasn't thinking. I was trying not to make a mouth sound in your ear. That's what was going on.
Okay, I appreciate that.
But yeah, it was very cool. There's some cool products coming. I think by the time you watch this, they would have announced the South African dates, or the South African launch would have happened. I'm pretty sure so. But it was very cool. There's some cool stuff on the way. Huawei's like, it's funny because, you know, even after the whole anti-Google and like then they had to develop their whole own OS and everything like that, you know, people kind of maybe forgot about them for a bit, but like they have so much more product than just their phones. So it's crazy. I even have the new watch on.
Oh, nice.
It's nice.
But like, I must say their watches are really great. Years and years ago, before the whole Google ban, whatever, they were like pretty prevalent here in South Africa, and they just launched their first fitness watches. And I went to their local event for it and ended up winning. You see, I can be fit, Cody. They had a thing, you wear the watch, and whoever does the most exercise in X amount of time gets to keep it, and it was me.
Wait.
Mind you, a lot of those exercise... Wait, let me just preface this. A lot of that exercise was me walking to the water fountain, complaining that I was dying and walking back. So I think those trips really added, but I won regardless.
Win's a win.
And I loved it. I used it for years. It was remarkably great. And that was when, like, in South Africa, your choice was basically Fitbit or nothing.
Yeah.
And Fitbit was like the be all and end all. And it performed better than my Fitbit. Like, I really liked it.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, so far, like, very comfortable. And, like, the battery life on this thing is absolutely incredible. So everyone with their, like, Samsungs and Apples complaining about 1 or 2 days battery life, like, this one has been chugging along, and I wear it while I sleep and everything, so pretty good so far.
2 days battery life. I would never complain.
See?
That sounds like so crazy good. Like, I don't even understand. I was overjoyed when I upgraded and got my watch because it gives me, I would say, just over a day. Like, I'll get like 26, 27 hours out of it. And I was like, this is great. Who needs more?
But can
Imagine
you sleep with it?
complaining about 2 days.
Do you sleep with it?
Yeah, I sleep with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
When do you charge it?
No, I need to track my sleep. Early hours.
Okay.
So, like, I have a thing where I wake up and I have to feed my dog because my dog eats very, very early. So then when I wake up, I take it off, I put it on charge, I feed my dog, I get back into bed, and I have my second sleep for an hour, 15 minutes. Then my watch is fully charged.
Second sleep. Okay.
So it charges in that hour, 15-minute period, my second sleep time.
Okay. Yeah, see, you've got to make a second sleep time, otherwise your watch doesn't charge. So I was just...
Yeah.
So this one can get up to 10 days. So that's
No,
quite a
that's
lot
crazy.
better. Yeah. It's nice. I can't wait to not charge my watch.
You know, that's going to bite you in the butt because you're never going to remember. You are never going to remember. After you have worn it for 7 days and not only charge it, good luck remembering to charge that. Enjoy your 10 days while you have them now, because after that it's going to be perpetually flat.
Okay. I'll let you know how it goes. I'm just going to be like
I'm in a
5-minute
routine.
plugs.
I know that I have to charge it every day. Do you know these damn headsets? I hate them for one reason.
Really?
The fact that the battery is too long.
Oh, the battery's too
Because
long.
I never remember to charge it. I never remember to charge it. Like, it lasts for freaking ever until it doesn't. And then I'm like, what do you mean it's flat? And it's always critically low just before I wanted to use it and not be tethered by a cable every single time. And I'll never remember to charge it because it's just good old trusty and it's always fine up until it's not. It's so annoying. If I know that it only lasts a day, I get into a healthy habit of charging it every single evening because I know it needs to be charged every single evening. But this thing just lasts forever until I really need it. And then it's like lol jokes.
Yeah. I have a cable that just waits there specifically for when that happens, because I actually have the exact same problem. I never remember. At one stage I was like, oh yeah, I'll try and figure out when the timing is. Is it 5 days? Is it 7 days? It does, I don't know. So
Who knows? Who knows? It's just long. That's
long.
That's how long the timing is.
Yeah.
Really long.
Which is a good selling point, but also a bad one somehow.
When they make things so convenient that it inconveniences your life, right?
Oh wow, yeah. It's like Wally all over again.
No, I can't.
But speaking of Wally...
But talking
no.
about things that are convenient... Wow, we both grasped at different sides of that conversation. Yes, Cody, go.
We're gonna go with mine. We're gonna go, speaking of Wally, let's blast out of this planet and go to another one. It's time. It's time for us to do that.
So lame. That is even lamer than a mouth noise. I'm so disappointed. Anyway. Oh, I actually feel like vomiting. I hate that so much. Oh! Oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, guys, if you want to read things we've written so you don't have... Cody, if you do it again, I'm leaving. You can do this on your own. I can see that you want to. You are like a naughty child.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just waiting for you to tell me where to get content.
If you want to read for things we've written, because like me, you don't want to listen to the noises that come out of Cody's mouth, you can catch that content at www.nag.co.za. If you want to buy one of the final remaining copies of a NAG annual, which you want to do because it looks like the mid-year edition is actually going to come out. Seems like it. I mean,
there's a high chance.
It's been a struggle. And I mean, it's not been a struggle. We are a struggle. Okay. But you can pick up that edition at shop.nag.co.za.
Yes. If you want to send us words, you can drop us a mail at hey@nag.co.za and then we will read them. But if you prefer to make mouth noises, specifically
No,
for Arielle.
absolutely not. If you send a
100%
voice note of
send
mouth,
them.
you're blocked. You're banned. You're banned.
I'm gonna give you Arielle's personal number.
I don't even have access to the work phone, and I'm banning you.
Nope, it's Arielle's personal number is... Oh, no, I'm just kidding. You can send us a WhatsApp voice note to our business account that Arielle won't listen to on 062-834-1919. Otherwise, you can always catch us on our social medias, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Facebook. I'm sure there's another one. And then the Ayoba app as well. You can download it and catch us on the Game Explorers feed. I think that's everything, right?
How great is our outro? So smooth. So
smooth.
great.
And it included a Wally joke that was even like super good.
So lame.